savings with our innovative mobile banking solution of professional programs. SuperSop unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking
Good afternoon, Nigeria. Welcome to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television, the pulse of the nation. You can follow us on Facebook at SUMTV and on YouTube on Super Media TV. Now, the major headlines. Travelers face extortion and harassment on Nigerian highways. Tributes pour in as family laid to rest beloved sister, Ati Kefas. President Bola Tinubu presents the 2025 appropriation bill today. My name is Ira Daniel. Now the news in full. Travelers face extortion harassment on Nigerian highways. As the holiday season approaches, Nigerian travelers are bracing themselves for the usual extortion and harassment by security agents in the nation's highways. Despite official claims of ignorance, numerous motorists and passengers are falling victim to harassment, intimidation, and even unlawful detention by security agencies manning roadblocks. One traveler, who preferred to remain anonymous, recounted his harrowing experiences in the Lagos Eastern highways. He was stopped by security operatives who demanded bribes, often under the guise of routine checks in security protocols. The amount varied from 200 to 500 naira, but the persistence and audacity of the operative were consistent. Another traveler, Dalapo, shared his experience on X, detailing how he escaped the claws of men of the Nigerian police force after revealing his identity. He was stopped by a police officer who raised his weapons, but Dalapo and soldier quickly shoved the weapon aside. A fight ensued. Dalapo was pepper sprayed. However, when 4 men arrived, including 3 military uniforms, the dynamic of the situation changed and the police officers started acting nice. As a group of editors from Vanguard newspaper had a similar experience while traveling to Benin City for a funeral ceremony. They were stopped by armed policemen who demanded particulars of their car. While the driver gave them the particulars, about 8 thugs surrounded the cars, claiming to be local government officials and demanding tax and radio receipts. When confronted, the policemen challenged the editors to call the Inspector General of Police if they are not satisfied with what was happening. The editor reported the incident at the area command, and armed men were mobilized to arrest errant policemen and thugs. However, before they arrived, the policemen and thugs had disappeared. Investigation revealed that the proliferation of checkpoints on Nigerian highways is largely a response to the growing menace of kidnapping. However, while the intention behind the checkpoints are commendable, the reality is that some security personnel have exploited the situation for personal gains, turning the checkpoint into extortion points. Private security personnel Joey Osinewo condemned the abuse of power, stating that it undermines the trust between security agencies and the public. He called for urgent actions to address the issues of extortion and harassment at checkpoints on Nigerian roads. As the youth season approaches, it is imperative that the issues of extortion and harassment at checkpoints in Nigerian highways is addressed urgently, with many Nigerians set to embark on journeys to various parts of the country. The last thing they need to be bogged down by multiple checkpoints that can cause traffic congestions, delay travelers, and increase vulnerability to robbery and other criminal activities. Tributes pour in as family laid to rest beloved sister Ati Kefas. The community of Kari came together yesterday to pay their respect to the late Ati Kefas, whose passing has left profound impact on all who knew her. The funeral ceremony, attended by friends, families, and associates, was a testament to the enduring legacy of Ati's life. In a heartfelt statement, the family expressed their gratitude for the outpouring of love support they have received during these difficult times. We are deeply touched by the sincere messages and condolences and visits. They have profoundly inspired us, they said. The family also shares messages of hope and comfort drawing from the scriptures, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 16 to 18, which encourages believers to rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for us all in Christ Jesus, they said. As the community came together to celebrate Axis' life, they remembered her unforgettable presence, which continues to inspire all who had the privilege of encountering her. The family has taken comfort in the knowledge that Axis' legacy will live on through the countless lives she has touched. The funeral ceremony was a poignant reminder of the impact one life can have on others. As the community bid farewell to Axis caregivers, they will continue to draw strength from the memories of her and the values she embodied. May her soul rest in peace. Our condolences from the SUMTV to the Governor Abu Kefas and his good family. Going on now, President Bola Tinubu presents the 2025 appropriation bill to a joint session of the Senate and House of Representatives today. Security has been significantly heightened at the National Assembly complex in Abuja as President Bola Tinubu presents the 2025 appropriation bill to a joint session of the Senate and House of Representatives today. Armed policemen have been strategically stationed at the key entry points, including the main gates, villa gates, and annex gates, to ensure only authorized individuals gain access. The accreditation process has been strictly enforced, although it has remained smooth and incident-free despite the tense atmosphere. The National Assembly complex, usually bursting with activities, is usually quiet today, with human and vehicular movement significantly restricted. The foyer and the corridors, typically filled with people, are largely deserted as preparations are made for the President's arrival. President Tinubu is expected to present 2025 budgetary estimate of 47.96 trillion to the National Assembly. The Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, has stated that the 2025 budget framework is based on oil price benchmark of $75 per barrel, oil production capacity of 2.06 million barrels per day, and exchange rate of 1,400 naira to a dollar. Taraba State set to upgrade Federal Medical Center to a teaching hospital in a bid to enhance the healthcare system in Nigeria, in Taraba State. Honorable Sadiq Abbas Tafida, representing Jalingo's Yorozing Federal Constituency, has sponsored a bill to upgrade the Federal Medical Center Jalingo to a federal teaching hospital. The proposed legislation, which has successfully passed its first reading at the House of Representatives, aims to amend the Federal Medical Center Act and establish a federal teaching hospital in Jalingo. This development is expected to grant the hospital full rights and privileges associated with teaching hospitals, ultimately improving the quality and healthcare services in the states. The bill's progression is a significant step towards enhancing medical education and research in Taraba State. Akpabio and Ningi clash over governor security votes. A heated exchange erupted between Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Senator Abdul Ningi over the allocation of security votes to state governors. Ningi cautioned why governors were not utilizing their security votes to address security in their state instead of relying on the federal government. Akpabio, a former governor of Akwa Ibom State, responded that the public is unaware of the specifics of security votes and that governors use them to prevent crimes that are never reported. He also criticized the media for focusing on bad news rather than reporting on the successes of security agencies. The debate arose during a discussion on the motion of urgent national importance regarding incessant banditry attacks in Bili local government area of Gombe State. The Senate has called for the federal government to fund modern ranches to enhance safety and economic productivity for herders and local residents. Additionally, the Senate has tasked security agencies to investigate the attacks, arrest perpetrators, and prosecute them. It has also requested the establishment of joint police and military task force in Bili local government area to prevent further killings. According to reports, state governors receive significant security votes, with some states allocating up to 17 billion annually for security purposes. Gombe police arrest 27-year-old man for allegedly raping 5-year-old girl. The Gombe State Police Command has arrested a 27-year-old man for allegedly raping a 5-year-old girl in Pindiga community of Akko local government area. According to ASP Buhari Abdullahi, The police spokesman indicated the suspect lured the victim to his parlor where he allegedly committed the crime. The victim was taken to a hospital for medical treatment where a doctor confirmed that she has been violated. The matter was reported to the police on December 15 and the suspect was arrested. During the investigation, the suspect confessed to the alleged crime and will be charged to court for prosecution. The police command also paraded 15 other suspects for various crimes, including criminal conspiracy and armed robbery and possession of counterfeit naira notes. The command reiterates its commitment to tackling crimes in the states. Northern Governor deploys vigilantes as kidnapping ransom hits 2.23 trillion naira. A recent report by the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) has revealed that Nigerians paid a staggering 2.23 trillion as ransom to kidnappers between May 2023 and April 2024. This alarming figure has prompted northern governors to deploy vigilantes to complement the federal government efforts in combating insecurity. According to the NBS report, an estimated 51.89 million crime incidents have recorded across Nigerian household reference periods. The Northwest region topped the list with 14.4 million cases, following the North Central region with 8.8 million incidents. The Southeast region is reported the least crime incident with 6.18 million cases. The report also highlighted the severity of kidnapping with 4.14 million households experiencing home robbery. Of those affected by kidnappings, 65% were forced to pay ransom to secure the release of victims. The average ransom paid was 2.6 million, contributing to the total of 2.23 trillion paid by Nigerians to criminals during the 12-month periods. In response to the growing insecurity, several northern states have established vigilante groups to support the federal government's efforts. In Kano State, the government has recruited 2,500 security personnel to enhance security across the states. The personnel were trained at the State Corporate Security Training Institute. Similarly, the Zamfara state government has unveiled 3,969 member state community protection guard to tackle the insecurity challenges affecting the states. Governor Dauda Lawan stated that the recruitment of the security guard was necessary to bring an end to banditry in the states. In Kogi State, the government has engaged 3,000 personnel across 21 local government areas to fight banditry and other crimes. The special advisor to Governor Yahaya Bello on media, Ismail Issa, confirmed that the state government has employed the services of local hunters and vigilante groups to complement the efforts of security agencies. The Bauchi state government has confirmed that it's leveraging lawful registered vigilante groups to fight banditry and terrorism in the state. The State Commissioner for Internal Security, Abdul Hamid Bununu, stated that the groups work under the coordination of Bauchi State Police, Commissioner of Police. The deployment of vigilante by northern governors is seen as desperate measures to address the growing insecurity in the region. However, experts have warned that the use of vigilantes could lead to further complications, including the risks of human rights abuses and the proliferation of armed groups. As the federal government continues to grapple with insecurity challenges facing the country, the deployment of vigilantes by northern governors highlight the need for a more comprehensive approach to addressing the root causes of insecurity in Nigeria. Katsina woman rewarded for 5,000 naira. Katsina woman rewarded with 5,000 naira for exemplary honesty. A Katsina woman, Malama Amina Abdul Kadri Yan Maman, has been rewarded with 5,000 naira and a certificate of commendation for displaying exemplary honesty. I take it again. A Katsina woman, Malama Amina Abdul Kadri Yan Maman, has been rewarded with 500,000 naira and a certificate of commendation for displaying exemplary honesty. Abdul Kadri Yan Maman had returned 748,320 naira that was wrongly credited to her account meant for the federal government's homegrown school feeding program in Katsina State. According to Dr. Mudassir Nasir, Executive Director of Katsina State Social Investment Program Agency, Abdul Qadir Yan Maman received an alert for the payment, but knowing she wasn't part of the program, she voluntarily came forward to return the money. Nasir presented the reward to Abdul Qadir Yan Maman, on behalf of the Katsina State government. Governor Diko Rada commended Abdulkadir Yan Maman's honesty and directed that she be appreciated with 500,000 naira commendation letter and an offer to participate in the next school feeding program. The State Auditor General, Al-Haji Anas Tukul Abdul Kadir, also praised Abdul Kadir Yan Maman, saying she deserved more honors. Abdul Kadir Yan Maman expressed gratitude to the governor and Kasipa management for the recognition, stating that she returned the money because it didn't belong to her. NSCDC personnel accused of unlawful killing in Adamawa State. A petition has been filed by Jalingo-based human rights lawyer Barrister Biliamin Umehanchi with the Adamawa State Police Command, alleging the unlawful killing of Faisal Musa by personnel of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. This incident is not an isolated case, as there have been reports of similar incidents involving the NSCDC in other parts of the country. For instance, in Ondo State, residents of Bature community in Odibo local government area have condemned the killing of their youth leader, Forturoti Eric, allegedly by NSCDC personnel during an unlawful raid. The petition by Barrister Mehanchi is calling for a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding Faisal Musa's death and seek justice for the victim's family. The Adamawa State Police Command is yet to comment on the matter. This incident raises concern about the use of excessive force by security personnel and the need for accountability and transparency in their operations. The Nigerian government have been urged to take steps to address this concern and ensure that security personnel are held accountable for their actions. Multiple accidents on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway leave one death and motorists stranded. A spate of accidents in the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway has resulted in the death of one person and left 4 others injured. The accident, which occurred on the Kara Bridge, outward Lagos, involved 7 vehicles, including container-laden heavy-duty trucks and cars. According to the Federal Road Safety Corps, the first accident occurred at midnight, resulting in the death of the bus driver. The second accident occurred shortly after, but fortunately, no life was lost. The FRC attributed the cause of the accident to overspeeding, which led to a loss of control. FRSC officials and policemen were deployed to the scene to remove the obstruction and ease traffic. As of the time of filing this report, vehicular traffic was paralyzed, with motorists leaving Lagos stranded as far as the 7-Up area. The FRC has urged motorists not to panic, assuring that professionals who are working to clear the obstruction and restore normal traffic flow. Motorists have been advised to explore alternative routes or postpone their trips with the situation is brought under control. The FRC has also warned motorists to exercise caution and adhere to speed limit to prevent further accidents. CBN imposes 1.2 million daily transactional limit on POS agents. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has introduced a daily transaction limit of 1.2 million for point-of-sales agents. This move aims to promote a cashless economy and combat financial frauds. According to the CBN circular, cash out limit for agents' banking transactions, the daily maximum transaction cash out limit per customer is set for 100,000, while the weekly cash withdrawal limit per customer is 500,000. The CBN has also mandated that all agent banking terminals be connected to Payment Terminal Service Aggregator (PTSA), and that daily transaction records be electronically sent to the Nigerian Interbank Settlement System (NIBSS) for submission to the CBN. The Apex Bank emphasized that principals are fully responsible for their agent action and omissions related to agent banking. To ensure compliance, the Central Bank of Nigeria will conduct oversight, including surprise back-end configuration checks and enforce penalties for any violations. INEC restores Ezeokenwa as APGA National Chairman. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has reinstated Barrister Sylvester Ezeokenwa as National Chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA. This decision follows the Supreme Court's judgment, which was served on the commission. According to INEC's National Commissioner and Chairman of the Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumekun, the commission met on Tuesday, December 17, 2024, to discuss the ABGA leadership tussle. The Supreme Court judgment delivered on September 27, 2024 recognized Ezie Kanwa as the legitimate chairman of the party. In compliance with the judgment, INEC has restored Ezie Kanwa as the ABGA chairman and updated its website accordingly. This development brings an end to the prolonged leadership crisis within the party. Stay tuned, we're taking a brief commercial break. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back with more exciting updates on Super Media Television.
Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. SUMTV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on SUMTV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from SUMTV.
Supercab, safe, convenient and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Welcome back. Coming up next, Edo State House of Assembly suspend all 18 local government chairmen and vice chairmen for 2 months. The Edo State House of Assembly has passed a resolution suspending all chairmen and vice chairmen of the 18 local government council in the state for 2 months. The suspension follows a petition by Governor Senator Monday Kwebolo, who accused the council chairman of insubordination and gross misconduct by refusing to submit financial records to the state government. The motion for suspension was moved by the member representing Esan North East 1, Esebo Ade, and seconded by a member representing Akoko Edo 2, Donald Okubwe, after a debate. 14 members voted in favor for the motion, 6 opposed it. And 3 members did not participate in the voting. The Speaker of the House, Blessing Agbe Paboko, directed the Clerk of the House, Yaya Omogbai, to conduct a head count of the members who supported or opposed the suspension. The House also mandated leaders of the legislative arm to take over leadership of their respective council during the suspension period. Osun Governor grant clemency to youth sentenced to death for stealing a fowl. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has granted clemency to a young man sentenced to death by hanging for stealing a fowl. The governor's decision comes after he ordered an investigation into the matter, citing the need for fairness and protection of human life. According to Governor Adeleke, the Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice will initiate the process to grant prerogative of mercy to the young man. This move aims to address concerns over the harshness of the sentence and ensure that justice is served. The case has sparked widespread outrage, with many criticizing the judiciary for its handling of the matter. The World Institute of Peace had appealed to Governor Adeleke to grant clemency to the young man, arguing that the sentence has excessive and unjust nature. Kaduna State Governor Obasani returns Abacha family properties revoked by El-Rufai. Kaduna State Governor Obasani has reinstated 2 properties belonging to the family of late military dictator General Sani Abacha. The properties located at number 9 Abaka GRA and number 1 Degel Road and 1 Remy GRA in Kaduna Metropolis were revoked by the state government under former Governor Nasir El-Rufai in April 2022 due to alleged breaches of occupancy terms under the Land Use Acts. In a letter dated December 10, 2024, the Kaduna Geographic Information Service directed the Abacha family to settle outstanding fees and charges as a condition for reinstatement of the properties. The family's lawyer, Robert Atabo, confirmed the reinstatement, describing it as a significant development and a gesture of fairness and justice. The decision marks a shift from El-Rufai's administrators, which has cited various contraventions as the basis for revoking the properties. The reinstatement has also been welcomed by the Abacha family, who are taking legal action against the Kaduna State government over the revocation. Soludo doubts Nnamdi Kanu's release will end Southeast insecurity. The Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has expressed doubts that the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, will bring an end to the insecurity challenges in the Southeast. Speaking at the press briefing on Tuesday, Soludo stated that criminals are exploiting the Biafran struggle, engaging in lucrative criminal activities such as armed robbery, kidnapping, cultism, and idolatry. Soludo revealed that over 99% of criminals arrested in Anambra in the past 2 years were Igbo, with more than 70% being non-indigenous of the states. He emphasized that these individuals have transformed into organized criminal gangs, hiding in forests and kidnapping innocent citizens for ransom. The governor announced plans to launch Operation Peace Shall Reign, a statewide security initiative aimed at combating insecurity in the states. The operation will deploy 163 branded vehicles for stop and search activities and integrate advanced surveillance technology to track criminals and secure forests. That's all for this edition of News Hour from Super Media Television. Stay tuned for other exciting programs from the stables of SUMTV. We're being live from the city of Jalingo, Northeast Nigeria. I remain yours, Ira Daniel Kukwe. Goodbye for now.
Let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance, and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. SUMTV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on SUMTV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show